Hello everyone and welcome back to part 6 of Tell Me Why. I'm going to get this through quickly because I imagine someone's going to talk over me really soon. Anything that's worth mentioning. Did miss some scenes from the last video. Basically, Allison had a talk with Eddie. I chose not to reveal that Allison stabbed Marianne.
Okay,
That was about it.
you can do this.
And apparently I can do something. Let's go find out. Oh, that's right. I think I'm going to talk to Sam because we think he might be our dad, even though I don't think so.
Good. He's here.
I think it's the guy who runs the store with Tessa. I think they had an affair. That's a bit strange. I guess she feels a bit anxious because she thinks this guy's her dad and she's trying to find out and open the door.
Family's family. Get it. Fucking. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't think so?
I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
Can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on.
You're not actually touching anything, so why the
Did
exertions?
you need something?
I wanted to talk. I think you're my dad.
I was hoping to. I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah.
That's a weird reason.
All right, here she is.
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
Okay.
Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Oh, fucking get over with it.
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
He's got
Ain't
no...
that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Where's your brother?
Oh God, this is painful.
We had a fight.
Not like awkward painful, just bad writing
Bit of
painful.
sibling rivalry, huh? Oh, you should have seen me and my little brother have at it.
I say
Right
bad
up.
writing. It could be better.
Right up till the end.
So,
What are you doing wandering around?
Oh
in
my
the middle of the working
fucking
day?
God, get on with it.
off today. I haven't seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it was time for annual haul out.
What's that mean?
Haul out?
Oh yeah, you gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. And I've been missing some tools I need, so it's taking a while. So, how's she doing?
Huh?
You go to her diner sometimes, right? Your friend works there?
Oh, you're trying to ask me how your ex-wife is doing.
Yeah.
Who the hell is that ex-wife?
Yeah. We ate at the diner the other night.
Did we?
She was there. She had just cut all her hair off.
She always wanted to do that. How is she otherwise?
I have no idea. Who is she?
Sam, why don't you just talk to her yourself?
I do. I talk to her. I ask about Richie and Dylan, too. She just doesn't really talk back.
I can relate to
Maybe
that.
you should respond.
Lean. What the fuck are you doing here? This is like super awkward. If you're not gonna talk to him, then just leave.
How's the house coming along?
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course. I mean, there's a whole lives in there. No shame.
Okay, maybe I'm just meant to snoop. This has been an awkward chapter.
Goddamn Billy buying some corroded, rusted.
Whoa, that's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
I like it.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
I have no idea what it is, what it does, but whatever.
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Real detail.
We have something in common. She's looking for
That's funny. We both like astronomy.
things.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain.
Your mother gave that to me.
You have no idea what I'm even
Really got me
talking
thinking
about.
things.
Because you're not looking. You're doing stuff with your engine thing. Oh, take. Am I gonna try and do some kind of DNA sample? Nope. Oh. Apparently. I don't know. I just took something. Oh. Apparently I'm giving it to him? What?
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
What the hell is it, a red can? Oh my god. This is bad.
This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there.
Summons to appear. Court appearance is mandatory. Judicial. I don't know. He's in trouble for something. Funds transferred.
Damn it!
What happened?
I busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Come on, let's go help him out. Cupboard over there. Cupboard over... Where? Oh, maybe here? Okay. I feel like something has gone wrong.
Yeah, the gauze should be in that
Yeah,
cupboard over
I've
there.
got it. Like maybe I was meant to wait for this to happen.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
It means he's not.
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Do you know who he is?
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
And apparently the whole red can thing is just gone out the window. This is strange.
Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window? Looking sharp, First Mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures. Oh. What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance. Collecting the garbage.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. I had no idea you were so worldly.
Well, I worked on a cargo, so I didn't get much shore leave. But, you know, there's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Okay, nope. I guess we'll open the window. Apparently there's vehicles all of a sudden. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Much better.
Apparently.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna buy it.
You want to take a seat?
Yep, okay, let's not keep him waiting. There's other stuff, but I can look at it in a minute. Oh, apparently we're gonna sit on the
What's all this?
wheelie here.
I kept a few things.
Can I? She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
Oh, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
I don't think you necessarily need to
Yeah. Jim
told.
closed the whole thing up. Told her it was going to be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Al, are you really going to go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck on my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, She is having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. We watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
That was convenient. Oh, there's other stuff in there I wanted to check out. Oh well. I don't know why she took that picture. You don't need a reminder that there's a loft. I could have told you there was a loft. Anyone with eyes who could see the steepled roof and the flat roof inside could tell you there's a loft. But hey. Are you my daddy? Trophy, that was strange. Anyway, I'm guessing we're gonna be Tyler now.
Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
I don't really want to fish.
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah, it got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
He looks bored as fuck.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
Is he talking about hanging out with Tyler?
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
We weren't that close, I guess.
Some of them were straight up awesome, but we just weren't that close, you know?
None of them really got, like, family?
I mean, I guess I got pretty tight with my counselor, Aaron, but I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees.
Do we?
Keep on sprouting new branches. And...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You
Okay.
got this. Reel them in.
Is this another stupid
Come on,
mini-
pull up on the rod. No, give it a nice pull.
Okay, this is a better mini game than the last one.
I got it.
Just catch it.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, ice fishing.
I mean, yeah. What isn't there to like about standing in the middle of a frozen lake?
Alright, here we go.
Another fish.
I'm here. Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts.
I don't
just
like
a
garlic.
drop of olive oil. Pure perfection.
Takes forever to go away.
As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Yeah, I'll have some fish.
Works for me, partner. So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
How far out are we
You
from
better
the
believe
house?
it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I pushed it too hard.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
She...
I'm not picking sides here,
Yeah, no, that...
okay? But she's
Doesn't
been
work
murder
either.
house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, you did go
guess
away.
I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean Outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage.
That
But
doesn't.
after a
oh,
while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything.
Fishing is boring.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Fish all the fish.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
And came out of left field a little bit, I
Told
think.
you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
I don't really feel this. It feels really forced. But
Hard to argue with that. And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I don't know. I don't really care. It's just, I don't feel it at all. So yeah, let's say no.
I'm sorry, but I just...
You don't have to finish that. I wasn't expecting anything. You miss all the shots you don't take, right? Still fishing buddies?
I don't know. You gonna catch anything?
Oh, just you wait and see.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah. Could have been done better, I feel.
Hey, you're missing the show.
What show?
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny
Yeah, I
thing.
kind of feel like this was more just making him feel better than being hit on.
Minship, you read my mind. You know Allison refuses to eat anything cold in the winter?
It's their loss. From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben & Jerry's in the snow.
A pint? Small fry.
Yeah, I think he needs a friend now more than partner. Chapter 3 has been a bit of a letdown so far. I don't know what it is, just feels kind of rushed.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure. You have my number now. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay. Sorry.
Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
No, I caught 3 fish. Fuck you.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
When did that even...
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn
Didn't even have a
really
conversation
seem like a
with
Sam
him
move.
about Sam,
Yeah,
did we?
I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far
Oh
as
my
he
god,
knows,
you guys
yeah.
are blind.
What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written
It's
all
not
over it.
hidden.
Let's go.
Look, see, it is a triangle roof, yeah? When we go inside, we're gonna find that the roof inside is flat. Which means it has a bloody loft. Flat roof. Triangle
What a mess.
roof.
That's not gonna help us get this
And
house
that
sold.
door
Yeah,
is
we got our deadbeat
blatantly
dad
not
to thank
hidden.
for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
We don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
There's a ladder.
No lever. Man, this place is a mess. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. Just a regular old light switch. Nothing here. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but the handle should be behind this.
What handle?
Ah, there it is.
I guess that was in the picture, which I didn't notice. Whatever. Weird.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Guess using this ladder. There's another ladder outside as well. And is that a window outside? Oh yeah, it's super secret hidden loft.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada.
And why is there glowing lights when there's no sun? So it must be getting light. This is just me.
Here, found a switch.
Once upon a time, there was a young... Didn't read the rest.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
It's a cool room.
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Nah, I just thought I'd
Yeah.
come poke around and
Let's
leave.
start here.
Examine.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Check the book for what?
Figured anything out yet?
Nah, still figuring it out.
Once upon a time, there was a young princess who left hopeless.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons. Huh. Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining that? Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know. Huh. No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Mary Ann from something. But not in this version? The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Huh. Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which, or not.
I don't know. This is a bit abstract
Why do you
for me.
think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Mary Ann ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
Red Hunter gets his hand back. Was I supposed to have read all these stories? Ambitious. Makes new friends, big paws. Loses her name.
Here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, so differences between the two.
Okay, spot the differences.
Hand is different. Princess is different.
Never mind. That's nothing.
The tree is different. That flower is the same.
I'm really grasping at straws here.
That star is the same.
It's just a random star. No special meaning.
That branch is the same too.
Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really. That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Mary Ann I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Let's see.
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Mary Ann's exact kind of catnip. Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Okay.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Mary Ann.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh,
My birdie
poor thing.
Polly. I'll
Why would
miss
she
you
keep
forever.
an old drawing of a pet in here?
Why not?
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different, but the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There we go, the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
This one next, hey.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Her cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
So the birdie was real, and she did ballet.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun.
Notice how
Engineering.
unhappy.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's
What's
And
the
the
gold lady
arty
do? Is
person.
that it?
It's opening.
Ah, letters O.
What's in there this time?
Picture of the house.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here is my Delos Crossing pal's number. I let him know you're interested in the house. He's selling. Tammy.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Carol and
Look at
Sam.
him. He's so young and happy.
What's this? Read. Samberry Park, Kodiak Island. Oh shit, there's also stuff there.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
Don't be a
So
stranger.
weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face. We miss you already. Sorry we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit, also your wild edibles picking skills. Bon voyage. Warmest, most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Thank you for our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed. I like your pictures. And another letter. What does this one say?
Her father.
Ooh. I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had a funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin 80, is that how you say that? 80? Brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in Lacona. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get the chance to see her grandchild grow up, spread through her body like a cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because you knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave the home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Well, he seems like a bit of a prick.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she
What if
could
it's
have given
Eddie?
it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Well, then he's 38.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine.
Don't talk for her.
Let's keep digging.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
Crafty goblins, good deeds.
Tyler, we're not done with this one.
I didn't even know what one we were looking at, so.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
So something about
This
salmonberry.
looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. That's the Gold Lady's castle. This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Okay, so I think we start at the
That's
princess.
the Gold Lady's castle.
Oh, start at the castle.
What's that plant thing
Then
on
went to the
top?
salmonberry thing.
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers. This looks like a dinner party with the old This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? Damn it. Why is nothing happening? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old Some sort of clock? Come on. This looks like a dinner party with the old
What's that plant thing on top?
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's. Come on. This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? Come on.
Okay, it's obviously some kind of timeline.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
So let's see. Examine.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Oh, the clock. Okay.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
Before Delos.
No wonder she was so handy.
Delos, and that's obviously after Delos. That's the house. And when was this? Sunbury Park. Turn.
Salmonberry Park.
June.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
Wow. She worked for a
So that was
watchmaker in Juneau before
June.
she moved to Delos.
And where's this
No
one?
wonder she was so handy.
Is there a date? Oh, April, May, June, July. Oh, January, February, March, April, May, June. So that's June as well. 7th of June. 7th of June. 7th of June.
Salmonberry Park.
That's June 2.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like
Okay,
that.
so the castle,
with,
then
you know,
Sunbury, then the
other
clock.
people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her.
They
Where
love
was
those two.
prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Okay, so castle,
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
and then the clock,
Some sort of clock?
And the salmon
What's that
berry.
plant thing on top?
This is the
House.
princess's house.
And then...
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Oh, fuck off.
This looks like a dinner party with the. This is the princess's. Come on.
What's that plant thing on
Please
top?
stop saying
sort
the
of
same
carving.
fucking thing
This is the
over and
princess's
over
house.
again.
This looks like a dinner party
Can-
with the
oh,
old bear
apparently I
and the
did it.
very old beaver.
That was weird because...
Yes.
Oh, whatever.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know
Uncover
of.
the secrets of
Well,
lost
sure
treasure.
looks like it
Princess's
could be.
lost treasure. The princess's loss. Once upon a time in an ancient and deep forest there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything on a desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore at the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch it on its surface and shine and wink. The princess could stare at it for hours, and the tiara, marveling in its beauty, would be running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it on her pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it's the safest place on the pillow while she slept. Oh, smell. Oh my god. One night the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Bleh. This is why I don't read. Out loud, anyway. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its window pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow and gave it a quick kiss, went to bed, pausing on the way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute on the ground. She picked it up and held it with her arms with a guttural cry. Though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the night next, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed upon a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, though she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna
And that
assume
was
that's
how
it.
the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life.
And presumably the baby died.
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind.
And of course, she was
Built a
worried
whole
about
new life
losing
for
her
him.
other children as well. For him?
And
How'd you
then-
know to him?
He was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either.
You don't necessarily
Right.
have to do anything.
All I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
OLE. Well, they're color coded, so red, orange, and yellow. Red, orange, yellow. Red, orange, yellow.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Red, orange, yellow. So LE. Oh, Leo.
Alright, should be easy enough. Yes.
Good guess, Ellison. That was kind of spooky.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Oh my god. Yes, it did. What is wrong with you?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Alison and Ollie, we write
Ow.
stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story about a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. Oh, my love goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
I guess we're gonna go look at the tree. That was your
Is
big
that-
brother.
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
There's something else in there before you go.
Come on. Let's go to the dock.
In a minute, let me
It's time
see.
to finish this.
There's more to see.
Hey, now that we're done with the
Oh.
important
Lady
stuff,
stays
maybe
locked
we
up
can
in her
take a crack
castle.
at these?
Back in your pond, Big Frog. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose.
Okay, missing two on this side. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Baby blanket.
Don't need to act quite so surprised.
That's the pious pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
1, 2, 3. Wonder if there's more secrets if I find them all. 3, 4, 5.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
The beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles out the roof and the planks on the walls. It even shook the beams on the ground, the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls, and even bent a post which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then the old bear came to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back onto the place, she said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." So Bear did the planks. "I'm happy to do it, but if you want to help with the roof, you may." Okay, so Bear did the roof. When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support posts. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I'm very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. His body went against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and in the end it bent the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought of the very old beaver, who kept an excellent crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of their dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right person, or right place. "Beaver," she said, my house was damaged in the storm. Could you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks and the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I shall still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work in another 10 months more. That winter the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stores of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me out when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is all the old beaver saved the old house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness.
She fixed the roof shingles. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls. She slapped the posts with... All right. Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
So the old beaver, I'm guessing, was Eddie's mum. "Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this within a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting the disease and hoping that for recovery, but it's always a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you one favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I'd be so much more at peace knowing he was still a family. Maybe you could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you've brought my life. Give kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol?" I guess it's this one's turn.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
I think I'm gonna take a break because I'm bored of reading these stories. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. The next one's probably gonna be the last. That'll be part 7, and I'm just wiggling the mouse about because I can. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll see you then. Bye!